Welcome. This is going to be pretty fun. Super excited to have you guys. Thanks so much for coming. My name's Abdallah, and we're going to be doing a reaction to the Mr. Sakurai Presents an ARMS Fighter, which is on Nintendo's official channel. If you guys have not been paying attention, of course, we have Super Smash Bros. DLC that's happening over here, and characters have already been chosen, and now we're getting a sneak peek as to which characters are going to be in the game. Now, they didn't say anything about a specific ARMS fighter, but it's saying that this next slot is going to be dedicated to someone from that franchise. Hands up, or should I say, little muscle arm emoji? Little muscle arm emoji. If you guys have the game ARMS and have played it, I would do it right now, but of course I'm streaming away from my keyboard. Yeah, absolutely. ARMS is a great game back in the day. I think it kind of just went, it was really, really high, and then it just kind of like sunk down, and no one really plays it anymore. But they try to revive it every now and then with like the ARMS Party Crash, and here's a free demo of ARMS, so like I applaud their efforts for sure. I enjoyed it. I thought it was really great. The ARMS Invitational, we're not going to go into that story again, but I'm still a little upset about that. But it's all good. It's absolutely all good. It's going to be fun. So let's start talking about our predictions. If you guys are watching this after it being live, you can absolutely take a look at the timestamp in the description. Approximately 15 minutes from when I'm starting to talk right now is when the presentation is going to start off. So you can click a timestamp and you'll be all set and ready to go. And then, of course, directly afterwards, depending on if Sakurai says, hey, you can update Super Smash Bros. Right now, we'll jump into a live stream and then we'll start playing as the ARMS character. And if he doesn't, then we'll just kind of scroll back and then we'll kind of like analyze and break down all the little details that you may have missed the first time watching. So I definitely implore all of you guys to stick around to the very end, and you guys can learn something new. Anyway, so it's gonna be a pretty fun time. Yeah, I'm curious of what character do you think it's going to be. Honestly, I think that it's going to be 8 characters, and it only makes sense to do that. The 8 characters that are kind of like the skinnier characters in the game. I don't know, but like Master Mummy's like the only big one that I'm going to say. So I think it's going to be 8 characters, non-Master Mummy. I'd be very hard pressed to see if Master Mummy actually made it in. That would be really insane. Because his character model is so gigantic. So is he going to have like a wider hitbox? I don't know. That'd be pretty crazy. What if he's like his own character? Kind of like an Echo Fighter. But he's bigger, he's a little slower, and he actually does a lot more damage. Imagine that. I'm thinking Sakurai is going to press the easy button and be like, all right, here's Springman, one of the most popular characters, of course, with you press the Alt coloration and you get Ribbon Girl, and you get Min Min, and you get whatever. Insert whatever character here. Those are going to be the 8 characters. Or, I don't know. What do you guys think? It would be super easy to go Springman, Ribbon Girl, Min Min as another two colorations, and then like Springtron, right? See, that would be the pressing the easy button. Oh, it absolutely would. Springman, Springtron, Ribbon Girl, and Min Min, and then two colorations of each of them for 8 characters in that one spot, right? That would be the easy button. And then the hard button would be creating an Echo Fighter in the form of Max Brass, whoever. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll have to see in about 15 minutes. Let's actually take it to the comments right now. If you guys have a bulk comment that says, here's what I think is going to happen, I will absolutely read that out loud and give you a little quick shout out. I'm always super excited about that. But yeah, Springman is definitely popular. So is Min Min. I mean, there's a lot of popular characters in ARMS. I mean, there's not too many of them, to be honest. But yeah, and I don't think that the little slime dude's gonna make it in. Definitely not. So what do we think? Yeah, also, there's not gonna be any other announcements. There's not gonna be any other announcements other than this ARMS fighter. And Nintendo clarified that on Twitter, because I know there's a lot of you guys out there that are just like, oh my gosh, well, what happens if they, you know, showed this next character or this next thing that happens here, because I don't personally like ARMS. I don't care about this ARMS fighter. I want the next one. Like, they saw that a mile away and they're like, yo, let us put you in your places, and this is all that's going to happen. Thank you so much for understanding. Oh, it's so hilarious. It's sad that they had to do that, though. But anyway. All right, so let's see. Let's see. Spider Ace over here. Spider Ace says, Spider Ace 1 says, I think it's going to be what you said, one character, and the alts are going to be the other characters. Most likely. Goomba Lord. I think Springman, Ribbon Girl, Twintel, and Springtron with 2 colors each. You know what? Twintel was very, very popular. Absolutely. Yeah, you know, maybe that could be it. That could absolutely be it. That was from Goomba Lord. That was a good one. Kerbo Story says, I think that Min Min... Ooh, I missed your comment. It got scrolled away. Sorry, buddy. I can try to scroll up, but it's a lost cause. All right, let's see what else you guys have. Brittany Winchester. Dr. Coyle. Please, she has such an amazing backstory within the ARMS universe, and she's the one who created Headlock. It would be so cool to see her maybe with a Headlock Ultimate. That would be interesting. Yeah, I don't think that's pressing the easy button at all, but maybe recoloring her into one of the slots, that would be cool. Let's see. The Zather Roger says, here's what's going to happen. They're going to release a new character and a sequel to ARMS. Really? What's the sequel to ARMS going to be? Legs? We're going to use the Joy-Con, the Leg-Con strap from Ring Fit, and we're just going to kick around a little bit. The sequel to ARMS is legs, dude. We made that joke like how many years ago when this game first came out. Let's see. The Wackiful World of Jeremiah says, here's what I think is going to happen. It's going to start out like one of these teases, like with Donkey Kong. Then the guy who pops up is Little Mac, but then Springman just comes in. Okay, could be. Yeah, maybe we might get a fun little teaser. Judgmental says, personally, I believe that it'll be either Min Min or Ninjara. Both are the most popular characters in ARMS, plus they got first and second in the final ARMS Fest, so it's a logic pick to choose them. Yeah, they're very, very popular. Ninjara is like, yo, you're casual in ARMS? Alright, cool. I'm just going to teleport around the stage and beat you up. Like, he's like the entry-level cool character to be. Yo, it's all about Min Min, dude. I don't know about you guys. No, I probably just offended a whole bunch of ARMS players now. Okay, let's see. Dragon Wings, hey, what's up? At first, I believed it would be eight of the characters, but they specifically said one character. One character can mean one functional fighter, but I took it as one character, and you think it's Helix. Oh, that's interesting. It could be. But, like, what kind of slap in the face would that be to the fans? If they just said, alright, well, we're gonna take the wackiest, most crazy character and make it into Smash Bros. Helix. Like, come on, man. The entire ARMS, like... I mean, well, at the same time, you can't appeal to everyone, right? It's going to be an ARMS fighter. And I think it's going to be... man, that's actually really hard to say. I think it's hard to say. If they went with one ARMS fighter, because right now in the thing it says an ARMS fighter, right? It presents an ARMS fighter. That means one. But then that also means like, all right, well, there's one packed into one character slot on the CSS, and then you're done. You get all these different alts that are the exact same character. Like, that's what I want. But I can see where that comes from. Like, I can see them programming in Helix and like... He has the ability to, like, duck under stuff, like, super flat, like Jigglypuff. Or has some crazy, like, tether recovery with his arms. I mean, I can see that. That would be pretty interesting. Yeah, see, BWA has it right. Hopefully a female character to even up the gender imbalance a bit. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Like, to appeal towards, you know, even genders and getting everyone a little bit of what they want and leaving out only a few. If you slap out 4 different characters from ARMS, just change up their character models. Just like in, I don't know, who's that character that's like that in the game? Like Alf, Brittany, and whatever the other dude is. Yeah, I think that could be it. But, yeah, I can repeat myself over and over. That's kind of what I'm thinking. That's what I would personally do. Ninjara would be pretty cool. But then, like, if Ninjara's in and he can't teleport, but the other people, like, he can teleport, but the other people can't, I think that'd be pretty busted. Or maybe he can teleport just his animation of his roll. Kind of like Mewtwo, he kind of teleports a little bit whenever he rolls or something. Or does he? I don't remember. Or is that Palutena? She teleports whenever she does that, random stuff. That would be interesting. All right, let's see. Let's see. There's probably going to be an ARMS character Mii Fighter costume. Yeah, you know what? That's a really good one. You know, I don't really talk about Mii Fighter costumes. I can care less about them. I know there's a dedicated fan base that enjoy that kind of stuff. So Feline's Den Computer Consulting. Yeah, that's absolutely probably what's going to happen. It's like, and for the characters that didn't get into the roster, here's the Master Mummy mask for your Mii Fighter. Dun 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 dun. And then he's a Mii Brawler jumping in. That'd be pretty interesting. Let's see. I think Springman and Ribbon Girl will come. This is from Poke Party. Will come, and they will announce other teasers next week, and a third-party character will be announced like Crash or Rayman, but maybe a stretch, but still. You know, I don't think that they're going to announce the next characters anytime soon. They really want to package this as in, here's your arms fighter. This is what I want you to be distracted by for like 2 or 3 months while we work on the next guy. And then we'll go in and do this thing again and announce the next character. I don't think they're going to do that. It would shoot themselves in the foot if they just said, hey, here's your arms fighter. And then now, here's the next fighter that you can look to. No, absolutely not. I don't think that's smart. But it could happen. I don't know. Like, you really want to just sell one thing. You don't want to just, like, appeal to other people who just don't happen to like ARMS. No, man. You're here for Smash Bros. Ultimate. You support Smash Bros. Ultimate the entire game and the entire collection. Regardless of what you think character is in there. It doesn't matter what you think, what character is going to be added. You know, Sakurai and Nintendo know best, and they're already making it. Oh, anyway. We gotta say that a little bit longer to the people in back, because people are still at it. Like, I need this character in Smash. Like a super entitled Smash Bros. Fan. But that's not how things work. So save your breath. Just sit back, relax. Say thanks for Sakurai and his team for completely, like, working around the clock to get these characters out here. Especially with the current political climate and the circumstances right now that's happening around with the world. Like, take a step back, eat a slice of humble pie, and just, like, let him do his job. Please. None of you guys are like that, of course. But I know some people on the internet are like that. Like, I want this character, I want that character. Why did you do this? Like, ugh, you don't understand. You're completely out of the loop. But you guys aren't like that, so I'm good. I'm in good company with all of you guys. Anyway. Like, don't be entitled. Anyway, let's see. Danae Bryant, what's up? Here's what I think is going to happen. I think the DLC fighter is going to be Twintel because she's more the unique characters because she fights with her hair. Could be. Yeah, she doesn't really fight with her arms. So how would she be a cloned character? Like, it's easy to say, look, here's Springman, here's Ribbon Girl. They're the exact same cloned characters. That's easy. We just have to recolor one, change up the model a little bit. But, like, if you add in Twintel, like, that's a full-on, like, restructure of everything because she used her hair. That would be interesting. I'd like to see that. Anyway, let's see. I think it's going to be Springman because, Springtron, because Springman is an assist trophy. There's a lot of people think that just because it's an assist trophy, it's deconfirmed as a character ever. I don't know who made that rule. There's a lot of people that think that, right? There's nothing like that, dude. If Sakurai wants to make a character that's already a assist trophy, he's going to do it. I don't think so, man. I don't know. A lot of people think that, though. It's weird. Like, I've seen at least 4 or 5 comments that saying, well, you know, Springman's already an assist trophy, so therefore he can't be this character. Like, no. Sakurai does what he wants, man. Forget it. Like, that makes absolutely no sense, right? Isn't Link an assist trophy? Like, okay, he's an assist trophy. Sure, Gino's an assist trophy, right? But I'm out here still preaching and hoping that he gets some love. I'm not going to go push my agenda on Mr. Sakurai and his team, but that's the character that I really hope comes in. But that's okay. We'll see. Anyway. All right, here we go. Let's see. What else do you guys want? Little Mac was originally an assist trophy. Like, who cares? Like, okay, we're done talking about the fallacy that is the assist trophy disproving stuff. All right, each fighter has their own colors, and they would just have to come with alternate colors. I'm curious of what stage they chose since there's multiple in the universe. Oh, yeah, what stage would make a really good one? Let's talk about that in the comments. What stages would make a really, really good one? I think... I don't know, right? Like, okay, so there has to be a stage that maybe you have blast zones on the side. I don't remember a stage in ARMS that has blast zones or movement on the side. Like the Mummy Mausoleum with, like, the spring in the middle. When that breaks. I don't think so. I like the Dr. Coyle's lab. I think that's what it's called, with like the full-on columns of, I don't know, helix inside or whatever, and you broke those and you could hide behind them. Yeah, the final stage with the final stage with like Max Brass in it. Yeah, that would be pretty interesting. Kid Cobra stage. Oh, dang. Kid Cobra stage had like the half pipe or like the skate park thing, right? And that was a stage that everyone banned online because it was so annoying. You had to jump on the little Beyblade and you had to punch people while on a Beyblade. Like, no one liked that stage. What else? Spring Stadium is most likely it. I mean, it's the most generic. It's going to be for Spring Man. Yeah, man. Oh, Ramen Bowl was decent. Ramen Bowl is yeah. I mean, characters with like projectiles that go downward, like Mario's Fireball, would be interesting in Ramen Bowl. I'd like to see that. Yeah, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Even though like all the levels in the Arms universe, they're like kind of cordoned off. Like you can maybe blast them into the stands, and then like that could be the blast zone. Yeah, so any of them can work. All right, yeah, here we go. Well, we got one more minute, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys didn't already hit that subscribe button, be sure to click on that. Let's hit it right now as a team. Hit that like button as well while you're at it. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you guys have done so, just so I know. I give some last minute shout outs to you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Once this character does release, whether it be today or tomorrow or next week, we'll absolutely be doing a live stream viewer battles with you guys. So we can do some viewer 1v1s and test out this character and see if I'm any good with Arms fighter, whoever it's going to be. But anyway, those are our predictions. Those are your predictions, all set in stone. You guys can look at the live chat replay and see if you got it right. There we go. Get a little bit of clout from a live stream. Here we go. Enjoy.
はい、おはようございます。空の桜井正宏です。今日は随分雰囲気が違うところでやっていますけれどね。今、収録日は2020年5月の2日です。これは新型コロナウイルスの影響でですね、世界的に、外出禁止が叫ばれています。日本でも、全国的に緊急事態宣言などが出ていましてね、なかなか外に出られない状態ではあります。スマブラチームも、テレワークをしています。私も、自宅で監修とかをしているわけですね。でですね、今回、例えばスマブラの新キャラクター、新ファイターを出すときに、必ず番組を作っていたわけですが、こんなことではスタジオに集まることができないなと。じゃあ今回は中止かな、それともムービーだけ出して何とかするかなと思っていたところ、任天堂からですね、立派な撮影キットが自宅に送られてきまして、ああ、もう分かった、すべて理解したと。つまり、ここは私の自宅なんですね。自宅からお送りしています。まあ、任天堂の公式放送で、自宅を晒した人ってもしかしたら初めてかもしれないですね。ゲームディレクターのお住まいという意味でもちょっと興味深いかもしれませんが。モニターが2つあるのはいつもゲームとテレビを見ていたりとか、お客さんが来た時に同じゲームを2つのモニターで出して同時に走らせて競ったりとかそういう風にして遊んでいます。まあ、今回こういう事態になりましたのでちょっと特別な放送ですが、頑張っていきます。よろしくお願いします。では最初に ARMS とは任天堂スイッチの初期の頃に出た対戦型アクションゲームで両腕がバネのようになっている人たちが戦い合うというものでした。いいね持ちが有名ですね。両方のコントローラーを手に握ってこのようにパンチをするというような操作形態でした。でですね、簡単に、手がスプリングというけれども、あの人たち一体何なんでしょうね。腕がこう伸びるとミュータントなのかサイボーグなのかどうもいまいちよく分からなかったので聞いてみたんですけど、どうやらアームズ能力者っていうのがいるらしいですね。アームズ能力者はその能力を発揮するときに手がバネのようになると。まあ手じゃない人もいるみたいですけどね。でも、とにかくそういう一定の確率で一定の人数いるというようなタイプの人たちらしいです。でもそのアームズファイター何が参戦するのかっていうことをまだ言ってなかったですよね。参戦ムービー作りました。ここでわかります。ではご覧ください。
Dang. Yo, Min Min for the win-win. We got her, ladies and gents.
Yeah.
というわけでアームズから新ファイターミェンミェンの参戦です。ラーメン大好き少女、麺店飯食堂の看板娘18歳です。なぜアームズのファイターの中からミェンミェンかというと、ぶっちゃけて言うとアームズの矢吹さんがミェンミェンがいいと言ったからなんですけど、まあ私もミェンミェンか忍者らかなと思っていました。スプリングマンが主役じゃないのかというような見え方もあると思うんですけれども、どうやらそうではないです。みんな主役ということをおっしゃっていました。まあスプリングマンで画像検索をしても何らかの悪魔超人の絵ばっかり出てくるんですよね。これから、ゲームの説明を行いますが、全て開発中であることをご了承ください。アームズをスマブラに落とし込むってとっても難しいことです。そして、結果的にかなり変わった戦法を持つファイターになりました。得意不得意がはっきりとしていてですね、主に重量級なんかは得意なんですけれども、軽量級空中戦が得意な人みたいなものは比較的苦手な部類になりますね。では説明してまいります。これがミェンミェンです。両腕がスプリング状になっているのが分かりますね。そして、それぞれ別のアームを装備しています。アームの特徴について、まず腕を伸ばすことができます。これ強攻撃という概念のものですかね。そして、スマッシュ攻撃、これはもうちょっと威力があるものを伸ばすことができます。そして強攻撃というのは打ちながら歩くことができたりします。そして、ジャンプなんかもできるんですね。打ってる途中に普通に操作をすることができます。で、空中でスマッシュ入力というのも実はあったりします。これスマッシュ入力、これ普通の入力、ちょっと長さと威力が違うんですね。そして、曲げることができます。上シフト、下シフトみたいな。下シフトの時地面にぶつかってるからコキンと曲がってたりしますけれども、こうやって狙いを定めることが可能です。そして他のファイターに比べて大きな相違点が一つあります。それは B ボタンが普通に必殺技ではないということですね。まず A ボタンを押します。これアームを打ちます。左アームですね。そして B ボタンを押すとこれ右アームになっています。つまり A ボタンと B ボタンが対照的な、右腕と左腕を操作するというようなものになっているんですね。必殺技がないわけではないですけれども、後で説明をします。なのでこれを利用すると、まずこうやって左右に打ち分けることができたりとか、強攻撃とスマッシュ攻撃のコンビネーションをしたりとか、上狙った後下狙うみたいなこともできうると思います。そして AB 同乗しにスマッシュ入力を設定している人というのは多いかと思うんですけれども、それを立て続けに押すと AB、AB と両方のスマッシュ入力を立て続けに出すということになります。これは必ず A ボタンの入力、つまり左腕から先に出ることになります。思えば2人操作がソファーの上だとできないので、サイドテーブルを用意してきました。直接攻撃とはいえども有利なところはもちろんありまして、例えばカウンターなんかは全然食らわなかったりしますね。全然平気です。ただ弱点めいたものもありまして、接近戦にはやっぱり弱いです。例えば結構簡単に避けられるんですね。空中にちょっと飛んでるだけで当たらなくなってしまう。もちろんこの後の隙はすごく大きいですから、簡単に反撃を受けてしまうというようなことになると。だからこそ上シフトとかを使って対空をしていかなきゃいけないんですけれども、そうそう自由に曲がるものでもないです。つまりミェンミェンを使うような場合には、敵が上から飛んでくるみたいなシチュエーションは比較的苦手ということになりますね。空中で攻撃をすることももちろん可能なんですが、 そうそう当たるものでもないというか、当たりにくいものなので気をつけていきたいですね。基本的には間合いを空けるということで、逆に面々を相手にする場合はどんどん接近していくことを第一に考えるべきですね。なおシールドされても比較的大きな隙ができます。通常必殺技や横必殺技はアームの操作に使うわけですが、上必殺技と下必殺技はあります。といってもちょっと特殊なんですが、下必殺技はアームチェンジになります。この右腕のアームだけを切り替えることができるんですね。これどんな時にでも操作が可能な状態だったらパッパッパッパッと切り替えることが可能です。まずこのリング状になっているのがホットリング。牽制に向いているアームだと思ってください。比較的素早く動くのと、攻撃をするとここでリングをパチンと切り離すんですね。この切り離したものも最初の方には当たり判定があります。なので、比較的広い範囲を迎撃するためのもの。ただし威力は低いです。上に下に動かす範囲も結構広めですね。復帰阻止にも割と有効です。次にメガボルト。これは威力が抜群のアームだと思えば良いと思います。はっきり言って、スピードは遅いです。全体的にリーチも短いですね。なので見切られやすいです。曲がることも本当に不自由だけども、これが一発当たれば結構痛いです。しっかり溜めたメガボルトならこのくらいからでも撃墜できるかもしれないですね。という多人数戦に向いていると思います。多人数戦でとにかくどさくさに紛れて撃墜数を稼ぐとか、そういうものには向いてますね。逆にワンオンワンとかではちょっと当てにくいかもしれないです。次にドラゴン、もうすでに左腕にくっついているものですが、両腕をドラゴンにすることができます。牽制向きのホットリングや撃墜向きのメガボルトに対して割と素直というかスタンダードな性能ということになります。右と左で打てるわけですが、この時にボタンを押し続けるとレーザーを出すことができるんですね。ドラゴンレーザーでしょうか。これを利用して例えば別々のところにビームを放ったりとか、そういうふうにしてより長い距離を牽制することが可能です。またこれももちろん左右に打ち分けることはできますから、両方でビームを打ってみたりとか、その際ちょっと角度を変えたりとか、横に対しては広範囲の攻撃範囲を持て得ることができるというものですね。そしてもう一つ特徴があります。想像に硬くないと思うんですけれども、つかみは両腕を伸ばしてつかみかかります。これ原作と同じですね。そして相手を掴んで投げると、左腕はドラゴン化しているのがわかるでしょうか。アームとしても大きくなっています。比較すると炎とか出てたりとかしていますね。強化された左腕は普通のドラゴンよりも威力が高いです。ドラゴンレーザーも普通のものよりも強化されます。これが普通のもの、これが強化版。ちょっと渦巻いてたりしますよね。威力も強いです。なお3つのアームは空中通常攻撃も変化します。例えばこれがドラゴンのもの、平均的。そしてこれがホットリングのもの、素早いんですね。メガボルトという、遅いけれども威力はあるといった感じです。これもまた A ボタン B ボタンで打ち分けることは可能ですが、同時に出すことはできないです。そしてこの面々、アームだけかと思ったらキック技も一応あるんですね。パンチを長く押すと腕を伸ばすんですが、短めにタンとタップをするとキックになります。これカンフーコンボという、いわゆる弱攻撃に相当するものですが、長押しと短押しで使い分けることが可能です。上強攻撃はこういうホイールキックみたいなものになります。そして上スマッシュ攻撃はサマーソルトキックなんですが、サマーソルトキックにはちょっとした特徴がありまして、こう相手の球を弾き返すことができるんですね。原作でも 相手のパンチなんかをサマーソルトキックで返すみたいなシチュエーションがありましたが、それを再現しています。そしてダッシュ攻撃はこういうふうに飛び蹴りをすることができます。下強攻撃、これスライディングになります。スライディングで引っ掛けといて上強攻撃につなぐとかいうことも可能です。他のキック技としては、下スマッシュ攻撃、左右同時攻撃ですね。あと空中攻撃の上、そして空中攻撃の下は急降下キックになります。これで落下のタイミングを少しずらしたりすることができたりとか、吸収したりすることができるわけですね。そして残った必殺技上はアームジャンプというものになります。これ、短く押した時と長く押した時でジャンプ力が違いまして、長く押すとかなり高く飛ぶことができます。少し曲がって飛ぶことも可能です。どちらかというと地上戦を得意とする面々にとっては逃げに使うようなものに比較的近いかもしれないです。ジャンプして空中下で吸収をするであるとか、大きく位置をずらすわけですね。また上昇時は少し無敵が生じるので、ある程度当たってもまあ大丈夫です。少し遅れていてもかわすことはできますから、いざという時諦めずに距離を取ることを頑張るということができたりします。必殺技上を地上で使うとアームジャンプなんですが、空中で使うとアームフックという技になります。見ての通りこう腕を伸ばしていますけどね、これを攻撃に使えることはさほどないと思います。どちらかというと腹筋に使う技ですね。こんな感じでいわゆるワイヤー腹筋みたいなことができるというものです。ドラゴンで食ってるような感じになっていますけど。そして最後の切り札はアームズラッシュです。これはアシストフィギュアのスプリングマンなんかも使っていましたが、原作にあるパンチをいっぱい出す技ですね。これですが、そこは最後の切り札なのでもっとスペシャルに演出をしています。アームズファイターが勢ぞろいして無数のパンチを繰り出すというものですね。最後はドラでフィニッシュ。ステージはスプリングスタジアムです。柱にある電光掲示板にはさまざまなアームズファイターが映し出されます。ここの特徴は何といっても左右にせり出しているジャンプ台です。ジャンプ台に乗ってジャンプボタンを押しますと、こういうふうに高くジャンプすることができるんですね。ジャンプ中には相手に対する攻撃力が発生します。そしてスプリングスタジアム上方にあるこの梁も一つの特徴になっています。ここに吹っ飛んだ相手がぶつかることがあるんですね。こうやって、そしてこんなふうにコンボを決めたりして、いろんなアクシデントを生みますが、例えばぶつかった瞬間にとりあえず受け身を取ってみるとかで助かることもありますので、頑張ってみてもらえればと思います。そしてアイテムをオンにしているとアイテムヘリがアイテムを運んでくることがあります。アイテムは出てきただけではダメで、ちゃんと落とさないと自分のものにならないので気をつけましょう。それでは、一通り説明をしましたので、これから実践に移りたいと思います。はい、今回は参戦ムービーに出ていた2人のチームと、戦ってみます。2対1です。正直言って相性は良くないですよね。特に飛行タイプというのは、地上戦を得意とする面々にはちょっと苦手な相手だけども、得意前でいきたいと思います。密です。ソーシャルディスタンスというやつですね。そろそろメガボルトでいきたい。うまく当てればいけるかな。いいよ。ドラゴンのレーザーで当たりますね。この人もいただきたいがどうかな。メガボルトはやめとこう。もう十分に吹っ飛ばせるはずだ。ダブルドラゴンでいきますよ。さすが CP レベル8。ドラゴンじゃちょっとダメですね。ホットリングにするべきでしたね、今のはね。 切り札を2回使えるっていうのがポイントです。2人でいるっちゅうのは。お、やった。コピー能力。ああ、やっちゃった。使ってもらえばよかったですね。なんかさあ来い、来るんだ、期待だろ。あーでも嫌な位置で当たっちゃいますね。これはやられたかな。ファルコンズメガボット、ああ届かない。いや届いてはいるんだけど、確実に当たる位置で期待でしょ。よし今だ。これはもらったですよね。まあ残り1人になったとはいえ安心はできないな。何しろ切り札があるし。ああやっちゃった。うかつに腕を伸ばしてるとでも全然大丈夫。やっぱり接近戦を仕掛けようとしてもダメですね。前を離していきましょう。そっか。人には割とわざと当てないっていう方法が使えるんですけどね。ジャンプ台どうですか。はい、というわけで無事に勝てました。やっぱり、噛み合わせが大事だと思います。ダメな時にはとことんダメなこともあるんですけれども、うまくいけば間合いを保ったまんま相手を封殺することもできるというちょっと変わったキャラクターになっていますね。楽しんでいただければと思います。与えたダメージの落差がすごいな。以上です。次はサウンドについて。今回実装したサウンドは以下のようになっています。全18曲うち2曲が原作作曲の朝日さんによるアレンジです。アームズはもともと対戦格闘ゲームみたいなところがありましたから、あんまりアレンジの必要性はありませんでした。たった600いくらのダウンロードコンテンツにもかかわらず、ほぼ全てのスタジアムの音楽を内包しているというこの豪華さ、お楽しみいただければと思います。面々スプリングスタジアムと楽曲のセットは6月30日に配信予定です。ファイターパスボリューム2があればそのまんま受け取り可能、単体でも購入はできます。ファイターパス2まだ1人しか発表していないんですね。残りまだ5人もいるのかと思っていますが、鋭意制作中です。しばらくお待ちください。次にミーファイターのコスチュームについて追加のお知らせです。こちらをご覧ください。 ボルトボーイが参戦することになりました。マスコットとして着ぐるみっぽく、参戦していますね。そして、小ネタなんですが、ミーファイターのコスチュームを購入しますと少しだけスピリットのお題が変わっているものがあります。例をご紹介します。これはカップヘッドの画面なんですが、通常はロックマンが相手として戦います。しかしミーコスチュームを購入しているとお題がカップヘッドのものになるんですね。こういったお題はこれからのアップデートで少しずつ増やしていくかもしれない予定ですので、もしもお題が変わっていたらそういうものなんだなと思ってもらえればと思います。そして、この度スピリッツに新たな機能を加えようと考えています。それは再戦機能です。スピリッツの手持ち名鑑、スピリッツ名鑑に今まで戦ったり集めたことのあるスピリットが並んでると思いますが、なんか変なマークついていますよね。ハイスコアとかついていますけれど、普通に名鑑を見るとこのようになっています。ですが X ボタンを押したりするとですね、こう再戦ができてしまう。ここでスピリットのセットを適当に組んでですね、戦うを選ぶと名鑑にあるものは、そして戦うお題があるものはいつでもそのお題で再戦をすることができるようになります。ゲソ、上に行くやつですね。上に行くっていうことはもしかしたら、使えなかった上必殺技使えるかもしれないですね。そしてフィニッシュすると結果が出て、その時の装備していたスピリッツとその強さに応じたスコアが表示されます。少し SP も入りますね。するとクリアしたようなマークになってハイスコアと出ましたけど、右上のところにハイスコアトータルというのがあります。これは非常にさまざまなお題をクリアしていくと累積されていくんですね。なので一通り全てクリアしてしまうとそのハイスコアというのはとりあえず大きく出ると思います。ただ見ての通りの数です。相当すごいボリュームがあります。ただ1回クリアするだけでも大変だとは思うんですよね。しかしいろいろな遊びが楽しめますから、再戦機能ぜひ活用していただければと思います。スピリッツのお題の中にはなかなか手強いものもあります。逃げ惑うポリンとかに苦労した人も多いんじゃないですかね。私がそうですけれども、今回スピリッツ班から、難しいお題などの解決方法についていくつか例を取ってもらいましたので、それをご覧ください。 とにかくすごいボリュームになると思います。また、忘れられてるかもしれないですけれども、スピリッツのお題というのは多人数同時に遊ぶことができますので、そちらも活用いただければと思います。スマブラシリーズのアミーボについてなんですが、前回基本的なキャラクターは全部出し尽くしまして、スマブラ4の時と合わせると全種類が、アミーボとして展開されています。スマブラ4用のデザインだったりしますから、ゼルダとかガノンドロフとか新しいデザインにならなくて残念だなとは思いますけどね。残念だ。でも全部出し尽くした。ところでこれをご覧ください。アミーボのジョーカー販売決定です。なかなかのクオリティを持ってると思います。透明パーツとかで支えになってたりするんですね。ディテールも良いと思います。わざわざ、こういうモックというんですかね、試作版をうちまで送ってくるという、自宅でこれ楽しめていいのかっていう気がしますけれども、なかなか嬉しいですね。ここでジョーカーを作るということは、その他のダウンロードコンテンツ等々について作っていくのか、次は勇者なのか、順番的にはというような、風に思われていると思いますね。ところでこれをご覧ください。アミーボの勇者も制作中です。ダウンロードコンテンツで登場したファイターのアミーボも、これから作られていくことになると思いますが、どこからどこまで作られるのかというのは、まだ未定になっています。気長にお待ちいただければと思います。最後に余談です。キャプテンファルコンがラーメンをすすっているという参戦ムービーを作ったわけですけれども、そのラーメンをすするキャプテンファルコンの声だけのために、声優の堀川亮さんをお呼びしました。堀川さんは、ドラゴンボールのベジータなどで有名な方ですね。昔64番を収録した時から非常にさまざまな音声収録を行ったわけですが、実は64番から新録をしていないというのはキャプテンファルコンただ一人だけでした。ヨッシーみたいにアセットを使っているものを除いてですけれども、楽しく、収録させていただきました。時々キャプテンファルコン、ファルコンパンチやってみたいなことも言われるみたいですね。キャプテンファルコンは、初代64番からの声をそのまんま使っているということは、なんで切り札ボイスがあるんだ、カモンブルーファルコンってやつですね。それ64番にないですけれど、実は64番の時から、そういう最後の切り札に準じたような仕様というのは考えてはいたんですね。やめちゃいましたけれども、スマブラ X で3作目でやっと、そういう仕様が入ったというような経歴があります。今回は、私の自宅からお送りすることになりました。外出禁止以前に、コロナウイルスの影響というのが、大変厳しい状態になっています。これが、公開される時には少しは状況が改善されることを望みますけれども、やっぱりまだまだ厳しい状況ではないのかなと想像しています。当然ゲームもいろいろな作品が、販売が難しくなったり遅れたり、あるいは、こっそりと中止になったりしているものもあるかもしれません。ですが、少なくとも私たちは、スマブラチームはできることを頑張っていきたいと思います。少なくともあと5つの、ダウンロードコンテンツを作るということはお約束しますし、中でも参戦ムービーもちゃんと1つずつ作っていくことにしたいと思います。できる限りのことをやりたいと考えています。なので、もしも外出禁止が出ていたとしたならば、家でおとなしくゲームなをするなり、頑張っていきたいと思いますね。皆さん協力していきましょう。それではおそ松様でした。ご清聴ありがとうございました。それでは。
Pretty cool, huh? What did you think of that? It's pretty great, man. Like, I'm excited for the character. Although when I did see Sakurai just spamming smash attacks, I'm just like, oh great. Here we go. Now I gotta deal with that. Anyway, no, thanks so much for watching this with me. You guys are amazing. We had about 1,600 people watching. Thank you for being here, and thanks for enjoying the content. Let's talk about it for a couple minutes, and then we'll ask you guys in the comments what you guys thought of the entire direct. and we'll go from there. I thought it was really fun. It was a character that was kind of like Min Min has been my favorite character in the entire franchise. If you guys watch my old ARMS videos, I would always choose Min Min. That was my main. So I was happy about that. I'm glad. Actually, I'm kind of glad that he didn't just press the easy button and do Spring Man, Ribbon Girl, and some other alternate colors. I'm glad that they didn't do something like that, but they worked a little bit outside the box. Yeah, that was really good. Anyway, let's talk. I had some Smash Bros. Music going on in the back. Let's talk about this. All right, so what do we know? Sakurai comes on board. We get to see his house over here. This is kind of cute. He's got like these little game consoles over here. We see like a Super Nintendo. That was kind of great. You see his Nintendo Switch over here. Is that a... I don't know what the heck that is. Is that an Xbox One? I don't even know, man. I don't even know. But he's got like the SNES Mini. He's got the Famicom Mini. I think that's like... I don't know. That's a game... What is that? Like a Sega? Here's your PlayStation 1. Some other stuff. He had some pretty cool consoles just kind of up there. So it's more for show. I don't know if it's going to do that. But he's got like 2 screens. Who has like 2 screens in their front room? That's amazing. Or maybe this might be somewhere else for him. So anyway, so he goes on to say, you know, this is what ARMS is, in case you guys don't know what ARMS is. And then, let's see. I really liked the reveal trailer. I thought the reveal trailer was really cute. Just like, I kind of want to watch it again. I want to watch it one more time. All right, you guys cool with me watching it one more time? Maybe we could find some little details along the way. So let's do that really quick.
Oh.
Okay, we could watch that all day. I think that was amazing. Let's kind of scroll through here. We got the show to move on. Anyway, so yeah, Min Min looks great. Like, I think that the overall character is awesome. Like, that's the reason why I liked Min Min the most in ARMS. Honestly, it was because the paralysis of the megawatt opened up for an easy grab if you nailed it. So this is cool. Like, I like the concept that she's a ranged fighter and she has all of these different arms available to her. And I love the flip kick, too. I honestly forgot about the flip kick. And that was a spammy thing that you can do with Min Min. If you're trying to run the clock, you just pretty much do flip kicks backwards the entire time to deflect all the punches. And then you win by having health. I remember that was a strategy with Min Min. But, no, I mean, the character looks amazing. I think that, yeah, I'm really excited to try her out. I'm glad that she has a neutral air that just kind of does damage, like, around her. Otherwise, she would just be like, the Belmonts. I feel that she would just be like the Belmonts, where, you know, they have that really linear attack, straight up and straight down, straight left and right. Like, that's kind of what I was thinking with Simon Belmont for her. So anyway, yeah, 18-year-old ramen lover. Okay, anything else? Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else really to talk about. I think it was fun. It was cool to see this character just in development. I think that was really creative. Yeah, so the smash attack thing is kind of interesting to me. Like, she doesn't have any, like, specials, but you're going to be controlling her arms, like, A and B. And that's exactly how you play ARMS with a controller. If you didn't play ARMS with a detached Joy-Con and punching over here, you pressed A and B for left arm, right arm. So those of you guys that played ARMS with an actual pro controller, you know exactly this scheme. So that's awesome. Yeah, I think the invincibility on her arms is pretty great. That would be actually terrible if it was a hitbox on, like, her actual arm and not the fist of her arm. So pretty interesting to see how that goes. You can bend it up and down. That's great. I think that's kind of fun. Like, the range is really insane, though. Like, I'm looking at this. She does the entire screen. So, like, if you already use your jumps and your dodges and you're just on your way down, you're going to eat a hit. So that's crazy. So don't put yourself in that situation. I think it's kind of cool that you can just use tilts while you're kind of moving around. So that's good for spacing. Yeah, just using the tilts. That's something that Sakurai really didn't do in his gameplay showcase. He was just more along the lines of, like, all right, I'm going to charge this smash attack and release the right one and then the left one, or whatever, left and right one. So that was interesting. So mash A plus B for consecutive smash attacks. That sounds very spammy, and I don't know how I feel about that yet. Oh, you know that everyone, like, is just gonna be spamming the left, right. So, like, even if you shield one, the next one's coming right after you. And then, like, where are you gonna get out of the way? Like, where's the breathing room if you're just spamming left, right, left, right? Like, you just have to jump. You have to jump into Min Min. But then Min Min can just do anti-air attacks by, like, I don't know, doing a tilt, an up tilt, or something like that. Yeah, I'm very curious. So saying that Min Min doesn't do too well in the air, that's kind of interesting to me. So she's kind of like a little Mac in a sorts. I want to see exactly how strong her up air is and her neutral. I'm not really a big fan of her down air, to be honest. Like, I didn't really like that at all. Her down air is just like Sheik's, where you just kind of diagonally dive downwards, or Sonic's. So I don't know. This was kind of cool that you can press down B to change your arm at any time. That's great, and you could do it in mid-air, so I'm very excited about that. So if you know that you want to secure a KO where someone, like, you go really, really deep off stage and you want to secure this KO, you could jump in the air, press down B like twice or whatever, get your megawatt, and then do a hit with the megawatt. That's kind of cool. I think that's really fun. You can move it up and down. This looked really interesting too. Okay, so I do want to show this off because using the Ram, like, as a ledge guard, that's crazy. It almost, like, sinks down like Ness's yo-yo a bit. Oh, that's crazy, man. And then this megawatt, so slow but very strong. So, like, even if you're just spamming, you could just knock out a Mario with a fully charged smash at 46. Dang, dude. Yikes. Alright, so that's going to be pretty interesting. The dragon, you can change up so that both of them are the dragon. And then if you hold the A button, you can do, like, a dragon, like, burst laser beam. That looks great. Now, one of the things that he didn't talk about in this was the concept of being charged up. And typically in ARMS, after you do a grab, you're going to get your arms, like, charged up until you take a next hit. So I don't know if this is going to be like Incineroar, where you know, you do Incineroars that are counter attack, and then you have, like, a charged up Incineroar until you get grabbed next. So he didn't mention anything about that. It was, yeah, I don't really remember. I don't remember the ARMS mechanics, but I do remember, like, you can stay back and charge an arm, or you can auto-charge after you get a grab. So this is what he was talking about. You get a bigger arm with the dragon. So, but I don't know how long that bigger arm lasts. So I'd have to really take a look at it. Like, he did one attack with it, but maybe until the next attack hits? I don't know. We'd have to actually jump this into the lab. And they didn't really talk about it either. It's like, oh, you get powered up after you get a grab, but, like, how long does it last? Does it last until your stock's gone? Does it last until you get grabbed, like Incineroar? Does it last until you take X amount of damage? I don't know. Curious about that, though. So that's great. Like, if you just do a grab, you have this powered up arm. So go for it. And the grab is it's a long grab, too. So super fun. Yeah, what else? What else are we here? About Min Min. Yeah, press and hold the punches, turn into a kick. So yeah, she's got, like, a little light attack, which is fine. That's fine. So it's like rapid jabs. You've got this, like, anti-air tilt attack, which is cool. I did like the down tilt. I thought down tilt was really fun because you could do down tilt, which is kind of like the Belmonts, to be honest. Like, you just slide underneath, and then you could just do an up tilt. And then the somersault. Wow, the somersault doing an up smash to reflect stuff is amazing. That's gonna be like the best thing about her, honestly. I think so. If you get someone spamming projectiles, no way, I don't think so. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna stay away from these arms by blasting these missiles and stuff. No, you're just gonna up smash to reflect them. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of like Ness, right? Ness has the ability to do that with his baseball bat. So the down tilt into up tilt seems like a true combo. That was kind of interesting to see. Smash attacks also use your legs. This seems really, really slow. Yeah, like very, very fast startup, but very, very long cooldown. So the up air looks interesting. It kind of looks like Terry's up air, and the down air looks like Sheik's. So that's kind of cool. And then forward air and back air are just going to be like long extended, kind of like the Belmonts. So yeah, and then this is the arms jump. I didn't see, I was trying to locate this in the gameplay. I was trying to see if you get a jump after this. But it doesn't appear that way. It doesn't appear that you can jump after using up and B. So yeah, that's very interesting to me. We'll have to test it when it comes out. So Min Min's better suited fighting on the ground. Up and B looks kind of cool. I like the invincibility frames out of up and B. So maybe you can use like up B out of shield. Maybe get yourself out of some sticky situations with that. So yeah, that's an option. Maybe. Alright, what else you got? The arm hook looks like Joker's little tether thing, but it didn't really show too much. Like, I would have expected inside the showcase that that he wouldn't just dismiss it as it's just more of a tether recovery. Like, I want to see it used as an anti-air, just like Joker. So anyway, Arms Rush looks pretty cool. Yeah, call in all the other characters that are on board, and they're going to be here and beat up on Pac-Man. Other than that, Spring Stadium looks interesting. I'm not going to play on those stages with hazards. Some people might. The little archway looks interesting. The jump thing looks very cool. I kind of want to watch Sakurai beat up those level 8 computers. I'm like, dude, like, let's go level 9, man. Why are you going to go to level 8? The drone brings items. That's kind of cool. Move on to actual fighting. See her in action. This is what I wanted to see. This was like, I was kind of appalled at this, to be honest, but like, what do you expect? It's against computers. So I was appalled because it's just like, alright, well, I'm just going to do smash attack after smash attack in order to beat these guys. And that's fine. Like, if that's Min Min's playstyle, then that's what it is, right? That's kind of like Little Mac, right? Little Mac's not going to be jumping in the air and doing all these aerial things outside of, like, side B. Min Min's just going to kind of stay her ground, keep her distance, and spam some smash attacks. And it was... I didn't really like the showcase. I'm going to go out the unpopular opinion on this one. Beating up these characters, it doesn't really show too much. Like, this is cool, you ran up and didn't up smash, that's great, but like I want to see Min Min do some aerial stuff. I want to see Min Min do some, like, really awesome things other than just spam smash attack the entire time. Like, I get it. But if this is a showcase of a character, like, let's see you do down air, let's see you do, like, neutral air, slide down tilt into up tilt. Let's see some grabs. I want to see, like, the powered up little snake thing. Like, I don't think he grabbed once. I don't know, man. I'm not here critiquing. Like, trust me, this isn't me critiquing Sakurai as a player. I know that he'll dominate 90% of us out there. This is more along the lines of, like, I want to see Min Min in action. I want to see Min Min doing some of the things you talked about. And it's cool. You don't have to do one take. It's alright, man. You got the production crew to edit all that stuff out in post. Like, do a couple matches. Like, oh, and here's a match where I did, like, all aerial Min Min. Rather than just spamming the smash attack over and over, the double smash attack. Like, I'm fine. But anyway, yeah, like, I want to see, like, okay, going up really close. Like, what happens if you get caught, like, really close? Like, I want to see, like, the pushback of her, like, multi-flurry Chun-Li kicks. Like, I want to see that. Like, this is fine, like, whatever. Like, it shows, hey, I overextended my arms, and then I got hit by something. That's great. It's a good showcase. Like, I don't expect him to have, like, 0 damage and, like, 3-stock these guys. That's not what I'm expecting. I just want to see even more than just, like, smash attacks. Because I know that people who actively play Super Smash Bros. Are going to hate going up against Min Min, because that's what they have to deal with, right? But, you know, if that's the character, then you know what? You just got to figure it out, right? You got to get good, and you got to figure out a way against that. So, anyway, and this was interesting, using the springboard to get the KO. Kind of cute, right? A cute way of showing it off, but, again, no real aerial attacks. It was just grounded Min Min, and I get the playstyle. I just would have liked to have seen something different. And you know what? That's fine. We're going to go aerial Min Min whenever I go and give you guys a showcase when this comes out on the 29th. So stay tuned for it, man. I'm not just gonna stand here and spam smash attacks the entire time. Anyway, so it's good. Very, very damaging. He's like, whoa, the damage is shockingly high. Song list is cool, so it's great in case you guys like listening to all the song lists. I don't know what name redacted means. Is that the name of one of the songs in the game? You'll have to remind me of that in the comments if you guys remember anything from ARMS. I haven't played the game in like 3 years. So there's that. The music is there in the DLC pack. And then here we go. That's really it. So if you have the Fighters Pass, it's going to be available on June 29th. So I don't honestly know what time June 29th is going to happen for Min Min. I'll throw up a live stream a little bit later on today so that we can count down the days. Of course, the time will be tentative. So anyway, we can all have our theories about like what time in Japan it's going to release, or if we took a look at Joker's release date and everything like that, or the Hero, we'll absolutely mimic something like that. So anyway, put your predictions in the comments right now. Okay, and then yeah, so that was it. Cool, one fighter, great. Mii fighter costumes look awesome, I guess. You got one Ninjara, which is like, hey, all you Ninjara fans, here you go. We took care of you. Have a Ninjara costume. So that looks great. I mean, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. I'm actually more happy about the other representation in this game, which is like, hey, you know what? You weren't able to get a character in Super Smash Bros. So here, the next best thing, have recognition in one of the most popular fighting games ever, Super Smash Bros. Have some recognition. And this is like a little collab. So here we go. Hey, you mind giving us the licensing for Heihachi? And then here we go. Now we get some Tekken representation in Super Smash Bros. And now we get... This was just very offsetting. I don't know. Maybe it's just the Mii fighter's eyes and face. But it was just very, like... I don't know. Like, I don't want to go out here and call it ugly. But it's just wrong. Like, would it be hard? Would it be hard to actually license out and model the actual Callie and Marie faces? I don't know. Like, I love Callie and Marie. I love Splatoon 2 outside of the Inner Agent 3. Like, I love those two characters. I think they're great. They're very dear to my heart, but the faces just don't look right. Like, their bodies are fine, right? That's what they look like, sure. But, like, could we not have gotten, like, a Cuphead mask that you put on? Or, like, a Callie and Marie helmet, maybe? And maybe program some, like, here's the hurt face. Here's the happy face. Here's the shocked face. And, like, extra take it a little step further? I don't know. Just me. Just my 2 cents. Like, I don't really... this is weird to me. And this is kind of weird to me, too. But they're, like, me assets. So, I don't know. It just looks... It doesn't look right. To me. My opinion, you guys may think, oh, sweet, Callie and Marie, they're finally in Smash Bros. All right, cool. I'm glad you like it. Enjoy the characters. That's what I want you to do. I want you to purchase the DLC and get that. This was cool, right? Like, I love this. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is actually going on? Smash? And then a bomb over here. Mario gets owned. I'm like, what is this? I have no idea. Cuphead? And then, like, this is Vault Boy. So, like, imagine Vault Boy, but with blonde Mii hair and blonde face assets, okay? Imagine that right now. Would that be acceptable? I don't understand the disconnect here. Imagine Vault Boy without the full custom face and just as Mii face assets. Imagine how nasty that would look. I don't know. Considering that Splatoon is a first-party Nintendo game, I think this is a little not as good as I would have hoped it was. There's some opportunity for improvement there. Like Heihachi, that's fine. All right, cool, whatever. Ninjara? That looks like Ninjara, even if it is Mii face assets and a mask on top of it. That's fine. That looks great. Like, Ninjara is fine. But this is... I don't know, man. Anyway, have fun with it either way. You guys like the Mii character costumes. That's great. I love this. Look, I love the fact that they're just showing some love to the Tekken franchise, which is a great collaboration. I'm not knocking that one bit. Vault Boy? Are you kidding me? That's awesome. That's a win for so many people who enjoy that franchise of Fallout or wherever the heck he comes from. So that's great. That's a win, man. I don't know, man. These two, like, no one asked for them, and then you brought them on board, and they're like an afterthought. Like, oh, hey, someone quickly make me some Callie and Marie, Mii faces to go with these like little Mii hat assets and hair. I don't know, man. Like, I would have been cool if you're just like 1, 2, 3, boom. These are just like the finished product. That's great. Here's some Mii ones. Go for it, and then leave these two out of it. That's okay. Not saying I don't like Splatoon 2, but like finish it off. Anyway, my 2 cents. That's okay. And yes, I get the constraints of dev time. I get the constraints of coronavirus. Like, I'm completely empathetic to that. Absolutely. I'm just like, really? That's not the character. Imagine if it was Cuphead with just a Mii fighter face with a straw hanging out of it. Like, there is Cuphead for you. Wait a second, that's not Cuphead. That's just a Mii fighter with a straw hanging out of it. Oh well. Oh well, it's alright. So like this, like there is Cuphead. It's a fully modeled mask and a head. That's what I'm expecting for Callie and Marie. Like, it's okay, whatever. I'm gonna keep on repeating myself. That's how I feel about it. It's okay. I'm not gonna purchase the DLC for the little Mii fighters anyway, but you guys are more than welcome to. Happy birthday. Go for it. This is cool though. This is a cool quality of life. And the battles are gonna be a little different too, right? Because like it's, hey, here's Cuphead, which is a Mii gunner, versus Mega Man, who's actually Mega Man. That's cool that they actually went through and they combed through all of the content. There's so much content on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, it's insane. They combed through all of the content and replaced all these different characters with whatever Mii fighter costumes they are. So that's kind of interesting. This, I think, was crazy. Like, the replayability now of Smash Bros. Has just exponentially increased, where they're going to give you high scores on everything if you want to re-battle any of these battles over here. So, you know, there's going to be that one person that's like, oh man, I got to get the highest score in the world. The world's highest high score total out of all the 1,400 spirits. That's going to be me, right? I'm surprised they didn't, you know, since they do have a little bit of telemetry in the game, like, I'm surprised that they didn't have, hey, and go to smashbros.com/rankings to see who has the highest score. Like, can you be the person who has the highest score in the world? I think that would be pretty interesting to take it like a step forward so that you can actually be recognized as doing it, other than just the guy in the basement who just does this because he has nothing better to do and other than getting high scores out of every single one of these. You know what I mean? So that would have been really cool. I'm kind of remembering like Mario Kart Tour, if you guys know Mario Kart Tour. Mario Kart Tour is like that, where you're like, hey, based on your scores, go for it. But this is not necessarily pay to win. Anyway, I digress. Wow, man. The hot takes today. All right, what else we got? I think they went off with some other interesting things. I don't know. Hands up in the comments. Were you guys playing Spirit Battles, and were you guys complaining that the Spirit Battles were super tough? Hands up in the comments if that was you. Like, oh man, I hate these Spirit Battles. They're very tough, and I can't figure them out. Like, was that you? Because I didn't understand this. I didn't understand this aspect. Like, oh, we made some Spirit Battles really tough. So here are the cheat codes. Here are the interesting ways of beating it. Because, like, I don't know. I didn't really play with spirits all that much. And then, like, I'm sure I figured out some ways of cheesing levels. But, like, to make it, like, publicly broadcasted that, like, the spirits team are like, oh, well, hey, you know what? We're sorry we made this too hard for some of you guys. So here, let us show you the answers to the test and enjoy a quick way of beating up Ganondorf really, really simply. Yeah, I didn't really understand why this was dedicated to that. Like, here we go. Use DK. Pound down a little bit. Use the Death Sickle. Yeah, I don't know. Really interesting. But I mean, everyone plays Smash Bros. Differently, right? You guys may like your Spirit Battles and figuring out some other things. Yeah, weird. Next, okay, so he teaches you a little bit about that. This was amazing, by the way. Oh my gosh. I'm so pumped up about this, to be honest. Like, I'm really excited for these two amiibo to come out. And, like, the amiibo, like, right now, in the world of amiibo and Nintendo, amiibo are honestly just figurines to collect. There's really little to no in-game value anymore. And I was, like, a big proponent for, hey, you know what? When it comes to making a brand new Nintendo Switch game, incorporate the amiibo somehow, right? Before you push the game to its final processes, go through a checklist and say, hey, is there amiibo functionality within the game? And if so, what is it? Like, we take a look at all of the recent games, and no, I'm not talking about Animal Crossing and their amiibo cards. They have one job, those amiibo cards, and that's for Animal Crossing. No, I'm talking about any more recent ones. Like Luigi's Mansion 3, for example. Was there any amiibo costumes on that? Absolutely not. It was none. Like, not even on the main Mario amiibo. You couldn't do anything with that. So these are just glorified paperweights right now. Sure, you're going to be using the Smash Bros. Amiibo as, you know, fighter players, FP, or whatever they're called. some of you guys are going to be using them for that, and you're going to train them up, and you're going to have the best, strongest amiibo character, and you're going to bring it over to your friend's house, and you're going to play like that. That's absolutely fine. But for the rest of us, it's just a glorified paperweight and a really cool collectible. And the fact that he goes over here saying, yo, we don't know how many we're going to make. So he like subtly says, yo, you better get on these pre-orders. And that's fine, right? That's going to be the case. But I don't know, man. Like, I still have, like, if I look over my shoulder right now, I have all of the amiibo in like perfect, pristine cases and everything like that, new in box, like they're in a museum. Like, my basement's filled with that stuff. But like, there's no use. There's no use for amiibo, man. It's like the development team, just like, it's an afterthought. It's a deep afterthought, and that's unfortunate. I would really like to see some amiibo going forward with whatever new games are coming out for Nintendo. So, like, I love the Hero one. I'm gonna buy 2 of them for sure. And I love the Joker amiibo. It just looks so amazing. I'm absolutely gonna pick up a couple of those. But yeah, that's interesting. And he goes on, shares a little anecdote about the Captain Falcon voice actor, who's also the voice of Vegeta, which I didn't realize. That's cool. Yeah, the Falcon Punch assets. Wow, that's kind of interesting. So the Vegeta guy asked him to do Falcon Punch. Wow, I would totally do that. I'd say Falcon Punch, man. Let's do it. Yeah, so anyway, long story short, like, this was very taxing on the dev team. It absolutely was, because of what's going on. This is recording in May, and the world isn't any better, unfortunately. So we're hoping that, you know, like, just take your time, man. There's no rush for any of this stuff. He's like, look, we're not going to cancel the DLC. We're going to be working really, really hard. So he's like appealing to the masses right now, and that's absolutely fine. And positivity is everything that we want out of this guy. His team, working around the clock for all this DLC stuff, should totally be appreciated. So, like, that's the thing, man. There's no rush for any of this stuff. It's not like, oh, here's a DLC Fighters pack. I need every single one of these right over here before 2021 comes, or else. Like, no, there's no rush. So the dev team, Sakurai, like, stay safe out there, man. Do what you can. I think that a majority of the fan base is understanding of the current conditions out there in the world, and we're sympathetic to it. So there's always going to be a handful of people that don't understand that, and that's fine. You know what? Whatever. Those people will be them. But, like, for all of us, like, it's cool, man. Thanks, Sakurai. Thanks for all of your hard work. Your entire team, Nintendo entirely, for all of that stuff that works with him to make these awesome presentations. That's really what it's all about. And it's all about appreciating it. So who cares if your favorite ARMS fighter didn't get selected? I don't care about that. Dude, it's Min Min. It's awesome. We get a new ARMS fighter. It's going to be great. And they've been working nonstop in order to put it out for you. So show some appreciation for it. There we go. Say it louder to the people in back. All right, so that's going to be June 29th. Join me on June 29th. I'll put up that live stream. We'll be playing it. It'll be fun. And I really want to do some 1v1s. We'll try it out. And I promise I won't sit there and spam smash attacks the entire time. I promise. And you have to do the exact same thing, all right? No C-stick warriors out here, man. Anyway, all right, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to go into comments, and we're going to quickly read some comments, and then we're going to call it a day. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. Please do me a favor and hit that subscribe and hit that like button if you did. So anyway, 5-10 minutes of comments about what you guys honestly thought about it. Give me a nice big block comment that I could read on screen, and then we'll absolutely call it a day. You guys can go back to going back to bed if you want to, whatever time it is in your time zone, or you can go back to some other stuff. So yeah, very excited about this. All right, so what do we think? Brittany says, 8 out of 10, I like Min Min a lot. I really like all the music and ARMS, so it's nice to see they all got in. She looks fun, but kind of tricky. Wish they added more ARMS into it, though. Video was epic. I don't know what adding more arms into it. Oh, you're talking about like the actual other arms. Like, wasn't there like an ice arm or something like that? Or I get what you're talking about. There's like so many different like gimmick arms in the game. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, where is the balance, right? These are her default arms. I see that, and like I'm fine with that. Having 3 arms to scroll through is great. Do you want it to be like Hero, where you have like 17 different choices and you have to manually scroll through each one of them? I don't know about that. Yeah, that would have been way too cumbersome. And you're like, that's too much. That's a little too much on the plate. Or maybe at the character select screen, you can pick and choose what arms, right? That would kind of be something. All right, I can kind of see that. I can kind of see it. You can pick and choose your 3 arms that you want at the character select screen. Like if you want the, I don't know, the gigantic Watt, you can do that, or the Megaton, or if you wanted to do the electric punch, you know, that would be really interesting. Yeah, I'm seeing that now. If it was like all of them in battle, absolutely not. But if it was on character select screen, yeah, that would be cool. But you know what? That's not what happened, so we'll see. All right, let's see. MX Dungeon says, I really like the fact that Min Min was added instead of an old player. She does look a bit hard, but she seems really awesome. Very different than the other characters, especially having 2 arms. Yeah, agreed. Travis says Min Min was a very interesting character, and I feel like she has a lot of options to spice her combat up. Love the Fallout costume. I'm a Fallout boy. Overall, 8.5 out of 10. Okay, I mean, I think it was great. I can't wait. Judgmental says, I'm personally pleased with the direct Min Min is a popular character and looks like a unique, quirky character. I like the new stages and soundtrack's pretty cool, plus the Mii's are a good touch, 9 out of 10. All right, good. Yeah, I got nothing but positivity here. There's a couple of areas of opportunity that I felt were in it, but overall, a great direct. Great like it. Let's see. Interesting moveset, not really a playstyle, but it's going to be a challenge fighting her. Yeah, like that's what I'm kind of dreading. I'm just dreading some like play lame win game mindsets. And that's fine. You know what? Smash Bros is all about that. There's no right or wrong way to play the game. If you get the victory, you get the victory. That's how you win. But at the same time, everyone hates playing against campers. Everyone hates playing against spammers. But I feel that Min Min is going to be a mixture of that, and I'm really dreading it. But we'll see. We'll absolutely see. I can't wait. I honestly can't wait. The Paladin. The reveal itself was amazing. Execution of the showcase was off. The amiibo are perfect. Min Min herself looks kind of fun to play. Absolutely. I couldn't have said it better myself. Execution of the showcase, not so great. Maybe like a 5 out of 10. The reveal was awesome. The animation team who did that was so good. Let's see. What else you got? Dragon Wings. I'm glad Min Min got in. I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad another female rep is in. The playstyle looks interesting, even if it's smash attacks. Love the reveal, too. Agreed. Cure Happy says, I think Min Min will be fun to play as she has difficult moves to grasp. I hope she doesn't become hated and overthrown like Banjo when she came out and placed in a lower tier like him. You know what? I'm just looking at it, and I'm seeing like a Simon Belmont, like, but a better Simon. You know what I mean? Like, she doesn't have the projectiles that Simon has, but she doesn't need projectiles. She's got these arms that are projectiles of her own, so she's going to be placed naturally higher than those two. And she's got options for up and B other than just a tether. So yeah. All right, what else you guys say? Anything else? Kenneth says presentation was awesome. Min was great. Mechanics cool. The variety makes this game pretty interesting. Yeah, for sure. Let's see. I'm just happy all those people that said spirits can't be fighters are done now. There's a lot of hope for a lot of people that the most want it now. Spirits can't be fighters. Oh, that was the thing too? I was more along the line saying like assist trophies can't be fighters. Like Waluigi, you better bet Waluigi is going to be a new character. And he's going to be an assist fighter too. Like, you better bet. So Min Min, you're saying, was a spirit? And then now she's a fighter? Well, I mean, good. Like, people who make those assumptions, man, don't even listen to them. They just lose all credibility. Like, so what? Get out of here. Tristan, what's going on? Min Min seems like a Byleth in Simon Belmont. Her attacks are powerful, can pack a big punch, and her weakness, and has her weakness to be balanced out. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, very much so. Probably even longer than Byleth, for sure. Let's see. In the reveal, I like how Springman, when he grabs a letter, he just gets whacked in the face by Ribbon Girl. I honestly thought that was going to be it. I thought it was going to be just Ribbon Girl. Boom, done. But that's okay. Yeah, I think Waluigi's going to do it. Waluigi's going to be in. He's going to be one of the last ones because of like how much the fans want him. I think that he'd be a really, really fun character. He has to be in. If Wario's in the game, Waluigi has to be in the game. So that's one of my bets. For one of the later DLCs, that has to be it. Anyway, Miss Swazzy says new amiibo for Paper Mario that gives you items in game would be cool, give functionality, and make for cool collectibles. Yeah, see, that's the thing too, right? See, the amiibo concept though, like a lot of fans seem to think that amiibo are paywall, right? And I don't know if Nintendo's listening to any of that stuff. They like to seem that amiibo are paywall. And yes, I understand. Amiibo may not be available in your country, right? I get it. Limited production, etc., etc. If you get your hands on one of them and you pay the $15, $20, however many it costs, like there's an NFC chip in it. Like, let's get some programming around them, right? I don't know, man. Amiibo in 2020 are just honestly an afterthought, and that stinks. You take a look at any of the new Switch games, and you tell me, outside of Animal Crossing, if they have any Amiibo functionality. And 9 out of 10, they won't. And it stinks. It really stinks. But whatever. Anyway, okay. So, guys, I think that's it. That's all the comments that I wanted to read over here. Everything seems to be like one-liner comments. That's okay. Cool. Feel free. Drop your one-liner comments in the comments section of this actual video once it raises up. But that's going to be it for me today. We'll see you guys on the 29th. Not really sure what time, but you guys are all subscribed and you guys have notifications turned on, right? It's easy. Do that. Anyway, yeah, so we're all set, man. I hope you had a great time today. Shout outs to Sakurai, the dev team at Nintendo, for sending him over the capture equipment and, you know, giving him that amiibo. All of Sakurai's team. Shout out to all of you guys that watched the entire video. All of you guys that are understanding and sympathetic to the current situation that the entire video game industry and our world is in right now. So you guys are great. Thanks for being intellectuals like that. We'll see you guys on the 29th when we go through and we play with the Min Min for the win-win. And we're going to show you exactly what this character is all about. It's going to be a great time, and I hope to see you there. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and thanks for turning on notifications. Have a great rest of your day, and stay safe.